We've all heard the phrase, use it or lose it, right? Well, this is really true when it comes to our bodies. Staying physically active is one of the most important things we can do, especially as we age. I've realized over the last decade that the difference between a younger person who's physically active and one who isn't it's not particularly dramatic. But the difference between an older person who's active and one who isn't, night and day. And listen, you don't have to get nervous if you've let some time pass since your last workout, even if you've never been active a day in your life, because there's another part of the use it or lose it truth that is left out often, and it is if it's lost, we can get it back. That's right. Not only can we recover lost functions, in some cases, we can actually increase function beyond our prior level. Look, let's face it, no matter how healthy we are as we age, things happen inside us, and unless we deliberately intervene, we're risking a lot. It's largely up to us, We're built to stay vigorous well into our 90s and even longer. We're not built to be sedentary. One of the things that all very healthy, long-lived people have in common is daily, low-intensity physical activity. Right? There's hardly one thing that aging does to us, to our hearts, our lungs, our bones, our muscles, our weight, our skin, our brains, that isn't improved by staying active. I was truly blown away when I learned what a difference it makes. Okay, what do I mean by being active? It doesn't have to be scary. In fact, easy does it is the appropriate mantra. I never thought I'd say that, old go for the burn me, but I've learned the hard way to respect my body's limitations. Keep it moving, yes, but slow it down. Work to build a good weekly program for yourself that includes aerobics, resistance, balance, and stretching. I have online clips and DVDs that can show you specific exercises, but let me just very quickly run down a few things that you may not know about some of these types of activities. Now, I'm sure you know that things like walking, swimming, jogging, gardening, biking, dancing, these are all great for a healthy heart and good circulation, lower blood pressure, diabetes, and so forth. But did you know how good it is for your brain? This is because it slows the shrinkage in the prefrontal cortex of the brain, which is where executive functioning takes place, like decision-making and problem-solving. Reports show that people who exercise regularly in midlife are 1/3 less likely to develop Alzheimer's in their 70s. Even those who start exercising in their 60s cut their risk of dementia in half. Aerobic activity is good for depression too, because it releases those feel-good hormones called endorphins that also give relief for pain and enhance the immune system and reduce stress. Okay, so what about resistance or weight training for people over 50? This is what maintains or even increases the size and strength of our muscles. And this is important because muscle mass is what helps us lose weight. That's right. See, muscles are the active tissues in our body. That's what determines our metabolism, the rate at which our body burns calories. We tend to put on weight as we get older, right? It's because we're still eating the same as before, but we've lost muscle mass, and so our metabolism has dropped. The good news is that according to research on older people, muscle mass can actually be increased more than 200% with exercise. Doing resistance or weight training also improves the strength of your bones. In fact, just as with muscles, bone mass can actually be increased. Okay, now just a few quick specifics on how to do weight training. If you want shorter workouts, you can work certain sets of muscles on one day, say your upper body. Following day, a different set of muscles, your lower body. Or instead of spreading your weight workouts over several days, you can do one longer full body workout 3 times a week. Even 2 times is beneficial. For muscles to become stronger, you have to stress them. And then they need 48 hours to recover. This is why you should never work the same muscles on consecutive days, except for the abs. These you have to work every day if you can. If you need to use lighter weights, make up for it by doing more reps. And here's another thing to keep in mind. Muscles come in pairs. And in order to have a balanced body that's less injury prone, it's important to exercise both sets equally. You know, there's the biceps and the triceps, and the quads and the hamstrings, and so forth. So anyway, listen, I beg you, I'm gonna get down on my knees and beg you, get up off the couch, off the desk, and move. Please, just do it. It will make all the difference in the world to the rest of your life. I beg you.